All right, well, we're back. Hello, everyone. Like I said, might get a little bit messy. I don't know, we'll see how we go. But I just want to start by saying there's a lot of names that we get called by. For example, I am a daughter, I'm a friend, I'm a sister, I'm a soccer player, I'm a student. And so we're going to do a little experiment to show how these names that we get called affect us. Now, this water here is going to represent our identity, the things that make up us. These three jars here, you guys are going to help me out with, are things that we get called. For example, I'll start, a student. Some of our identity goes into being a student. Does anyone else want to have a go? What's another name that we might get called? Yeah? A friend? Yeah. Some more of our identity goes into being a friend. Anyone else? Yeah? Sorry? Being helpful, yeah? So, how can we be helpful? I like the one next to you. Yeah, being a sister, we could be helpful. Being a daughter, we could be helpful. Alright. Now, over here, we've got maybe some things that are not so nice that we get called. Again, I'll start, and let's be careful about what we decide to say, guys. But maybe we get called stupid. That's not so nice, is it? Does anyone else want to have a go? Yeah? You get called what? Meggie. Is that an insult? Okay, I'll put it in. And then maybe get called a nickname that we don't like. Anyone else want to have a go? Yeah? A fool. I like that. Well, I don't like that, but it's a good example. Alright. Now, none of these things are actually bad. God gives us things like being a friend, like being a sister, like being a student, that are good because we love doing things and we're good at things. But the problem with this is that when we focus on those things, they become what makes us feel safe or important. And a lot of the time, these things aren't always stable. For example, if we're a student but we don't do so well on a test, what happens? Some of our identity spills out. What was this one? A friend. Okay, maybe we lose one of our friends because we had a big argument. What happens then? What about, I don't know, we have an argument with our sister and things go a bit wrong, and what happens then? Our identity spills out. These things are temporary, so what happens when they go away? These things make us feel yucky. And a lot of the time we believe them, and so they become a part of our identity, and they make us question whether we're loved or whether we're important. But the cool thing is that when we ask God to be our forever friend, we get a new identity, and that's a child of God. And being a child of God, we get to take on all the things that God says we are. For example, in John 15, verse 16, it says, I am chosen. That becomes a part of our identity in Christ. 1 John 2, verse 2, I am forgiven. That also becomes a part of our identity. Isaiah 40, verse 31, I am strong. Who loves to be strong? Yes. Well, guess what? If you're a child of God, you're strong. 1 John 4, verse 9 to 10, I am loved. Matthew 28, verse 20, I am never alone. And Ephesians 2, verse 10, I have a purpose. Now, when we put our identity in Christ, guess what? Oh. It doesn't go away. When we put our identity in Christ, we take on the things that God says that we are the most important thing in the world to Him, that we are loved, we are important, and that's our identity in Christ. And these things, they never change, they never go away, they never make us feel yucky. So next time you're questioning maybe what your identity is, or you're maybe struggling with some of the things, you're getting called names, just ask God, what do you think of me? What is my identity in you?